Okay, I will not taking this session too long, just 30 minutes only. Okay, the reason why I come with this idea, yeah, because just to assist supervisors, yeah, UGMP and also FYP, and then with this knowledge, yeah, you can pass the knowledge to students, and then so they will master in this one, yeah, especially on using Google Scholar, yeah. Alright. Here are the needs of sharing a session. Yeah, why I come up with this one? Because the first one to help you as a supervisor to guide a supervisee, which is students, in getting the right and suitable journals before performing a literature review. Okay, so we need to ensure that those students getting the right materials, yeah, before doing for the writing. Okay, we don't want to avoid sort of like just take it and write it without reviewing the papers. Yeah. All right. The second one is to counter internal problems. Yeah, this is happened to us. Yeah, because currently we have lack of subscribed databases. Yeah, we don't have much access on Scopus. Yeah, we don't have much access on Emerald. Yeah, Elsevier. Yeah, Web of Science. Yeah, but if you want to subscribe it, that is there are fees required, yeah, which is quite especially for institution, yeah, that wants to subscribe it, it requires a lot of money. So we try as best as we can, yeah, to have a cost saving here, yeah. And then, yeah, to encourage supervisee, which is students, to get what they want to discover. All right, we don't want them to just blindly reading the journals and then take the wrong journals and so on, yeah. Okay, these are the common problems related to the students. Yeah. Okay, the first one, they are reading the wrong journals, like I mentioned earlier. Yeah, and then they don't have searching techniques. Yeah, I'm not saying that they don't have. Sometimes their searching technique is quite poor. So we are here to help them in order to get better searching techniques. Yeah, because, yeah, one of the reason is they are not following protocols, and probably they don't have some skill on searching. So that's why this sharing session is conducted. And the last one, students is too obsessed with topics. We've seen a lot of cases, yeah, whereby students come to us and then report that, oh sir, you are my supervisor, here is my topic. Okay, I'm fine with the topic, but the problem is, what is your research question? Okay, there is no use here if you have a quite fancy topic, but research question is not solid enough. Okay, that research question will lead us to what they want to discover. All right. So usually, when I'm talking to when the students, discuss with me about this one, they come up with the topic, and usually I ask them to come up with the research question, what they want to discover. So if they don't not pass with this one, yeah, they are not able to proceed with the other part, which is literature review. Usually we encourage students to do literature first, and then following by introduction and methodology. Yeah. Okay, first thing need to do before searching. Yeah, before do you want to search, either Google Scholars or any other database, you need to formulate the desired research question. All right, because research question will guide you to have a better searching. Yeah, so research question can be developed or formulated using so many tools. Yeah, research question development tool, which is RQDT. Okay, so here are some of the list of RQDT. That means to develop research question, they have some tools to guide you. Yeah, for example here, PICO, PICO, small o here, PICO, yeah, population intervention context and outcome. PICOS, they have as also sample. Yeah, spider, topics M. This one Pico, spider and topics M ni more on medical. Yeah, but we are in social science. So therefore, yeah, my suggestion here is using this one, PICO, this one only. Okay, this is the simplest version and quite easy for students, yeah, to come up with the research question. But for this one, Pico, spider, topics M is quite technical. Yeah, so I'm not encourage them to use that. Okay. Another tips to formulate research question for better literature review. Okay, if you want to, if students wants to come up with a research question, avoid question using phrase of do, does, is, was, and are. Yeah, so this one is not encouraged because if you ask this do, does, is, was, are, the answer will be leading to yes or no only. Yeah, which is the idea is not expand, and then they are not able to write the literatures. Yeah, all right. The second one, trigger the questions using what or how. So what or how, which is the answer, the findings in the journals will let you to get some idea, yeah, for students to write literature reviews better, especially when they comes for empirical studies. All right, the easiest research question formulation is by using PICO small method. Okay, P is stands for population. Who do you want to focus on? Yeah. And then I, interest. Yeah. What are you trying to discover? Yeah. And then CO, context. Yeah. Which scope that you want to cover. But the key of the topic is especially this one, interest. What are you trying to find? Okay, that means the main topic. Yeah, population is who, and then the context is which scope. Yeah, so without RQ tools, your RQ is not solid enough and end up getting too many irrelevant journals. Yeah, so you have to ensure that you use this tool, and then they will guide you this one. Okay, I have 4 examples of developing research question. Okay, let's have a look at the first one, which is population, I is interest, and CO, context. Right, so let's say I'm interested to have a study on impact of COVID-19. Okay, so some of the student might say, okay, sir, I want to come with the topic of employee engagement, let's say, employee performance or job satisfaction. But that one is just play a part only, which is job satisfaction. What do you want to measure on? That means what do you want to search on? So that means they need to expand into P and CO. Okay, population, yeah. That means stock market performance. So these are the population. Population doesn't necessary to be a person. Population also can be a sample, or a sample, and also can be companies also, yeah. And then the context means that a country or the scope that you want to cover. For example, in this case, they want to discover Asian countries. If they want to expand in the context into global, yeah, into Europe, also they can do that, no problem, because it's their project, yeah. Okay, so therefore, yeah, with this complete set, yeah, of PICO, so that they come up with the research question, which is what is the impact of COVID-19 towards stock market performance in Asian countries? This is quite a complete research question because they have I, interest here. That means what they want to find, the impact of COVID-19. And then these are the population. That means the sample that they want to test. Yes, stock market performance, which is they have a lot of stock markets around the world. Yeah, each country have a stock market itself. And then Asian countries, yeah, that means that is the context. I mean, the scope that they want to cover is Asian only. That means other than Asian, they're not covered. Yeah. All right. Or another one is how COVID-19 has impacted Asian stock market performance. So this is the how is especially for impact or effect relationship. Yeah. In what way, sort of this phenomenon, yeah, okay, can affect this kind of effect. Yeah. All right, another example by using the same method, yeah, which is PICO. Okay, interest, yeah. Let's say I want to have interest in research on factors that lead to sexual harassment. Yeah. Okay, so this is my area of interest. Yeah. Therefore, yeah, the population. Who do we want to survey on? Who do we want to research? The population is, let's say, nurses, for example. Yeah, or maybe if you have another population, some kind like women, yeah, let's say secretaries, yeah, so it's just an example only. And the context here is related to, let's say, Middle East countries hospital, yeah, this countries, yeah, that means this region. Yeah, Middle East consists of a few countries, yeah, so the research is covering that scope. Yeah, outside the Middle East is not counted. Yeah, so the research question will be What are the factors that lead to sexual harassment on nurses in Middle East countries hospitals? So that is an example number 2. Okay, I also come up with the hotel example. That mean for DHM example, population. Interest. I'm interested to find the determinants of service quality. Okay. Therefore, service quality is quite general. So I go for specific one. The population is based on low cost hotels, and then the context, which country, which region, which is Eastern Europe. So therefore, the research question will be, what are the determinants of low-cost hotel service quality in Eastern Europe? So if you look at those example, if you have this kind of 3 elements here, that will make your research question solid. And the last one, the last example, develop research question number 4. The interest, I want to find why child abuse rising cases happens. Okay, and then the population, which is stepmothers, because we need to, they are interested in research towards stepmothers, and then the context of northern Malaysia. So therefore, the research question will be, what causes the rise of child abuse cases among stepmothers in northern Malaysia? This is some quite solid research question that they want to discover later on. Okay, from those 4 research question, okay, later on I will come back to this one. They need to follow the procedures by using partial Prisma flow by Mohed et al. 2009. They don't have to write this at methodology. I just share with you this one. This is the quite proper protocol in searching. Yeah. Okay. I jump this one. Let's go for the first process, which is identification. Okay. Step 1. From the research question that you come out, you need to identify potential keywords derived from research question. How much? How many number of keywords is up to you. It's up to you. You can have only 1 keyword. You can have 2 or 3 keywords. It's up to you. And then after that, you need to diversify keywords, which is you may get from thesaurus. Thesaurus, I will share with you later on how to get those synonyms, or ask some kind of expert, etc., which is red color. Okay, you see here, the keyword here, what is the impact of COVID-19 towards stock market performance in Asian countries? So the keyword here is COVID-19. I come out, I can say that detect that is the first one, COVID-19. And I derive my COVID-19 keyword into coronavirus, which is another name for COVID-19. And then another keyword is stock market performance, which is stock market. That means I come up with the stock market. And then at the same time, you can come out, derive with the share market and equity market as well. But for context, Asian country, usually we are not go for that yet. But that one, for context, CO, we will go for the evidence-based later on during findings and also discussion. Okay, we want in the literature review, we are looking for the general papers that relates to this kind of research question. Okay, and the second one, this research question. Okay, so sexual harassment is a keyword. Okay, you can come up with another keyword as well, and then another keyword which is nurses. Okay, if you have another synonym than nurses, yes, you can come out as well, no problem. Okay, the third one, service quality. Service quality. Okay, sometimes you can derive into customer service, to make rigorous searching. And then low cost hotel, you can derive into, let's say, budget hotel or motel, just an example. And the last one, this research question, as you can see, there is a keyword here, child abuse. You can expand the word child abuse into minor assault or underage violence. And then stepmother, maybe you can come up with adoptive mother, let's see. Okay, this one, searching technique basic. Okay, let's go to Google Scholar. Okay, this is the Google Scholar. Before you are going for Google Scholar, of course, you need to log in, the account. So later on, you can access to your library. Okay, let's say the first one, I want to search about employee engagement. Okay, I just put like this, employee engagement. Okay, as you can see here, if you zoom here, this one, Okay, you have 1,260,000 result. Okay, we are not expecting students to read 1,260,000 papers. All right, so I want to introduce to you the what so we call as not this one, phrase searching. Okay, phrase searching means that you need to log your keywords using double quotation symbol. Okay, so that means what will happen if I'm using double quotation? Only 130,000 results only, because the instruction that you give to Google Scholar, which is to search any papers that related to employee engagement word, the locking the word. If you do not put this one, if you do not put this one, what will happen was 1.260 million papers. You don't want to read that. Okay, let's say if you choose for this one, okay, employee engagement. Okay, that is first that I want to introduce. Okay, the second one, Boolean operator. Okay, Boolean operator shows the relationship between one word and another word. Okay, we have and, we have or, and not. Okay, I want to introduce to you the word or first. Okay, the word or. Okay, let's say I'm giving you which is COVID-19 and and oh no, right. Sorry, stock market. Okay. Sorry, it's not and, it's or. I go giving you or first. Stock market. Okay, let's say the first thing is COVID-19 and stock market. All right. That means we have 17,800 results, which is quite many. What happens if I put n? Or because sometimes Google Scholar cannot detect n, so if we put some spaces like this, the gap between these two, this one also consider n as well. Okay, so let me test. Okay, I think it's not. Okay. Almost 19,800, which is not. So that's why the problem with Google Scholar is the word "and" here is not effective when searching here. But if you are using Scopus or Web of Science, the "and" here is very effective. That means they will filter. We are expecting that COVID-19 and stock market, the result will be less than 19,800, which is like maybe 10,000 or 5,000, so that, which is they reduce, because and the word and here, the function here is to filter. That is the function and. Okay, and another one is and not. And not means that you will exclude. They will exclude the unnecessary word, but we are rarely use this one. Okay, usually we use and or only. That is the second part. Okay, the third one is truncation. Okay, truncation, this one symbol at the end of keywords to widening the search. Okay, let me illustrate to you what will let's say hospital. Okay, if I put this hospital, that means the searching that come up will be hospitals, hospitality, anything that relates to the extension of the word. Hospitalization. So that is what we call the asterisk. Function here is to come up with the searching of the extension of this root word. Okay, another example for truncation is teach. What will happen if we search teach? Okay, if we search teach, that means it will come up with teacher, it will come up with teaching, it will come up with teachers, it will come up with things and others. So that means they will extend the word, this one. Okay, another one is, let's say, bank, banks, banking, and so on. The list goes on. So that is how you want to do this one. The truncation. Okay, let's say hospital. Okay, so I put here hospital, yeah, and you see here there are 5,230,000, yeah, that says about hospitalization, yeah. So because they are the Google Scholar will expand your words, yeah, your searching words. That is the first one. Okay, next is okay. This one I delete. That's not delete. Wildcard. Okay. Using the symbol asterisk also at the middle of keywords due to different spelling. Okay. Wildcard, I give an example here. Utilization. Okay. Sometimes, yeah, it can be spelled as utilization as well. Yeah, which is American and UK's word. So the best searching is by using this one. Utilize. Asterisk A-T-I-O-N. So that means the asterisk here in the middle, yeah, the Google Scholar will come up with the search of either utilization or utilization. That is the first example of truncation. Yeah, truncation. All right. The second is, let's say, woman. And sometimes, yeah, woman can spell as woman. Yeah. So the best thing is to search is by using W-O-M-A. Okay, woman. Here, woman. So that means asterisk there, they will instruct Google Scholar to come out the result that's related to W-O-M-E-N or W-O-M-A-N. Yeah. So that is a truncation. Okay. And the last one is a field code. Okay, field code is a instruct database to go for the desired criteria. Okay, but for Google Scholar, yeah, we have this one. For Google Scholar, we have this one called is an all in title. All in title, which is the search that students will perform, is based on the topic, the title of the journal. Because one of the weaknesses in Google Scholar is they are cannot filter by abstract or keyword. Yeah, because the Google Scholar function is just to link and upload the title and that's it. Yeah, so I'm using all in title. Yeah, that means I will instruct Google Scholar to search by title. Yeah, and then another one is file type. This one is optional. File type, this one is for students to access the journal PDF. Okay, later on I will show you how to do that. Yeah. Okay. Next, yeah, let's go for I'm using the example of first one. So this one is we still under identification. Okay, let's say I'm going to use this case, yeah, this research question 1 and keyword group 1 and keyword number 2. Okay, the first thing first is double because I want to go for the first one, first keyword COVID-19, or because the second keyword that supports COVID-19, coronavirus. Okay, if you have another keyword, you just put or and then put another keyword. Let's say pandemic. Let's say. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Yeah. And then if you have another one, you just put any keyword that let's say nCoV2. Yeah. Example like that. Okay. But if you want to have two, but that's fine. It's up to you. Okay. Close the bracket. And then another group of keyword searching is this. Yeah. All right. Space, put another bracket. Let's say the keyword number 2 is relates to this one. Stock market, share market, and equity market. Stock market. Okay. Oh, sorry, I give you this one first. Let's say if I go for this one. 3,300,000. That is the first search. Let's say I filter another one by using second keyword. Yeah. Stock market or share market. You can put asterisk as well. That means they will come up with share markets or share marketing, whatever it is. Yeah, right. You can, or Okay, not capital, equity market. Okay, so what will happen is only 17,700 only, because the filter is based on the first keyword group and then the second keyword. Okay, do not forget to have this one, the field code, all in title, because here we want to search by title and then double this one, double dot. You have only 324 results only. Okay, so that is the first one. Okay, I copy this one because I will use later. Okay, let's say another one is you want to find something related to research question. This one, child abuse, and this one, research question number 4. Okay, let's say the first one is child abuse or child assault. Okay. 19,900. Okay, another keyword is, let's say, stepmother or stepmother, because probably they have space stepmother or stepmothers. Yeah. Okay. All right. So stepmother or stepmothers. Yeah, we have 9,430. Okay, probably you want to find by all in title. Let's see. In title. Only one. But let's say if there is less, probably you can delete this one. Okay, probably you can find another keyword like determinants, yeah, or determinants, or factors, yeah, something like that. Okay, 747, but we are not go for all. Okay, so this some kind like give you an idea on how to search, yeah, this one. Okay, all right. Go with the done with the first part. Let's say I'm go for the second one, which is screening. Okay, step 2, which is screening. You need to filter based on the timeline. It depends on the maturity of your study. If the topic is new, probably timeline between 1 to 3 years. Or if the topic is quite matured, yeah, 5 to 10 years usually, yeah. Okay, let's say I'm using the old one, this one. Okay, I have 324, but I don't want to read all 324. So what I will do is custom your range. Yeah, you can go for 5 years, you can go for 10 years, is up to you. Okay, let's say I'm going for 2016 and 2020. Okay, there is only 290. Okay, so therefore, yeah, you can search. Let's say if there is too many, probably you can go for the latest one, 2017. Let's say 290. Okay, the range is up to you or the students. Okay, one more thing I forget to sorry. One more thing I forget to introduce to you is this one. File type. Okay, file type. The purpose of file type is to the Google Scholar will filter the documents that can be downloaded easily. Okay, usually we want to have a PDF file. Okay, so this one, yeah, what we can do here is, okay, this one using this code ext double a PDF, something like that. Okay, so let's say I'm expanding this one. Another bracket ext PDF. Okay. So it did not match. Okay. Oh, there is no bracket. I'm sorry. No bracket. Okay. No bracket needed. So like this. Okay. 50 papers here that have PDF. Okay. So you can have a right click and then you can get it. Yeah. All right. So this one, I repeat again. Space at the end of the bracket and then ext double PDF. So they have free of charge this one. You can access this PDF thing. Yeah. Okay. So they can read whatsoever. Okay. Students sometimes ask me, yeah, how many papers do we have to read? Actually, I have no answer for that. Yeah, I'm saying to them that okay, you need to read until you get what you want. Okay, so therefore, yeah, you need to ensure that their literature review is quite solid. Yeah, there is no use of having 20 journals, but their literature is not solid because they are reading the wrong journals. Yeah, so that's why. So by this filter, by this searching filters, they can have you see, yeah, impact of COVID-19 and the oil price stock market, impact of novel coronavirus stock market. You see stock market COVID-19 stock market. They help you to get the right papers. You see, there's a right papers. Okay, that is the second part, which is screening. I already explained here. Usually we are custom range by years. Yeah, if you want to sort by relevance also can, or date also no problem. Yeah, it's up to you. The final part, yeah, which is eligibility. Eligibility means that you students wants to choose the paper that they want to read. Okay, after filter, they need to read title and abstract if they have, yeah. Okay, let's say go for this one, link. Or let's say okay, this one they can get the papers, no problem. But let's say they don't want to download first. Let's say they read this one and then they feel interested. What they have to do is click start. Okay, click start just to remark, and then it will save at your library. Okay, let's say they look at this title, they are interested. Just click. Let's say they're interested in this one and they just click. And the last one, let's say they're interested, you just click. So there are 4 articles that they already click the star. Go for my library. I want to borrow another 5 minutes, yeah, before we finish. All right. So these are the 4 articles, yeah, that they save, yeah, in the library. Go to my library. I repeat again. Tick this one and then click export. Okay. You might be wondering, yeah, where is the Excel? So this CSV is a Excel file. Okay. So of course, you click this one. You see, yeah, they're giving you the list of authors, title, publication, and so on. Of course, you can adjust by putting like the metrics that we usually done. Yeah, like method, yeah, research objective, research question, yeah, findings, and so on. So they can use this one, but do not forget, since this is CSV, you need to once they are done with the metrics, you need to save as Excel workbook, of course. Otherwise, if they save and then they become CSV file, and then when they want to open again, the whatever that they write is missing. So make sure that they need to keep safe, yeah, as a this one workbook. Yeah. Otherwise, if you keep as CSV, if you open again, it will the file will be corrupted. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all for this sharing. If you not agree with this one, you can delete as well. Okay, you can delete from the list. The article is clear. Go back to the searching again, and then keep continue. Yeah. Okay. So any question so far? Saja, Miss Balkis, any question? Okay, no. Okay, if there is no question, okay, that's all for sharing.